Hi, good evening, Practice IKO English group members. And today I'm just going to do a very short lesson on the present simple tense, talking about routines. So let's get going. And I'll share this with you. Right, let's wait for this to open here. So this is a great photo. I'm not sure where it's taken, but very clear view of the city and the river below. So talking about routines using the present simple tense. Here we have the timeline showing the past, the future, and now. So the present simple tense is used to talk about routines, what people do every day or what things happen every day. And we start off with the subject, then the verb and the object. So here we have the subjects are I, you, we, and they. And then we use the verb in its base form plus the object or completion of the sentence. We also have he, she, or it. So it could be an aircraft, it could be a situation, whatever. Followed by the verb ending in s, es, or ies. There are spelling rules, so you just need to learn the verbs. You need to study hard in order to improve your English. Followed by the object again and the completion of the sentence. An example would be, if you look at this picture, passengers board the aircraft. Okay, every day before a flight, passengers board the aircraft. That's what routinely happens. Let's move on to the next picture. Right, so in this picture you can see a map of the US and Canada and a map of Australia and a flight route in red. So to describe this picture, we would say the airline flies regularly from LA to Melbourne. You could also say the airline flies from Vancouver to Sydney, or the airline flies from Vancouver to Auckland. Right. You can also see the spelling, fly, the verb in the infinitive. To turn it into the present simple, we remove the Y and add IES. Right, for this sentence, pilots prepare a flight plan. Okay, pilots prepare a flight plan. Pilots is plural, so they prepare a flight plan. Right, next sentence. Cabin crew serve refreshments to the passengers. Here we have some additional vocabulary, the service cart, the in-flight entertainment, and here we have the cabin crew and the passengers seated already. So cabin crew serve refreshments to the passengers. This is another great picture showing an air traffic controller in his tower. An air traffic controller communicates with pilots. So air traffic controller is singular. So all we need to do, as the verb is communicate in its base form, is add S. An air traffic controller communicates with pilots. In this shot, you can see the landing gear. The pilot lowers the landing gear. Okay, the pilot lowers the landing gear. Lower in the infinitive and S when we add it, when we make it the third person. Okay, you could also make the subject plural and say pilots lower the landing gear. Okay, it's important that when you're speaking in the third person, you must pronounce the letter S. Okay, that's very important. So I think for the next lesson, the next short lesson, we're going to focus on the plural S. Okay, so that's it for today. So I hope you enjoyed that very short lesson, and keep watching, and please tell me if there's anything particular that you want to see, and please continue sharing your thoughts and photos and experiences. We're all here to learn from each other. All right, thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.